there any other public comment this evening? Any other public comment? Mr. Chairman, I see no other hands.
All righty, we appreciate it. We appreciate everybody coming. We're going to close public comment now. I'm going to break from our normal process because I figure that a lot of you all will get up and leave before we have commissioners' business, where you may get some of us talk about it. I certainly want to respond to this outpouring of concern, to the testimony you all have given today. I want to thank you. There are several men and women in this room that served along with me in the negotiated rulemaking process, men and women that worked hard for several years, and we share each and every one of y'all's frustrations that you've talked about today. Y'all have made excellent points. Bobby, if it's legal for us to do it, I'm sure it is because this is public comment in a public meeting, I'd like for us to produce this public comment portion of this meeting in mass, and we can use it with all of our congressmen and senators in Washington. We can get that out in the next week or so to their staffers. Dorothy will put together a list, and this is exactly what we need. Alan and I, Bobby's been with us, Dorothy was with us on a trip. We've been in Washington 4 different times since last July. We've testified before the Senate. We've testified before the before the House. We've met with our senators. We've met with our congressmen. We've met with the North Carolina delegation. We've met with members of Congress from Hawaii, Arizona, New Mexico, Virginia, Wyoming, and we're going to continue to do that. But your testimony is from the heart, and it's going to go a long way in helping us. We need you all to continue your efforts. This is not something that is going to be easy for us. I don't want to sugarcoat it. We'll have a strategy. We'll have a strategy of congressmen and senators for y'all to contact, and that's what we need for y'all to do. Get in the habit of checking preservebeachaccess.org. Gary Gross is a Dare County employee that was hired specifically to spearhead this whole public awareness issue. Thanks to the Dare County Tourism Board, Mike and Alan, their work on that board, we got funding from them to offset that salary. So it was a negative, it was a neutral expense to the county to employ Gary in this position. We are deeply committed to this fight. Commissioner Shea, Jack has taken a great burden off of my back and others' backs. He is writing op-eds, editorial comments, that we're sending to newspapers all over. He's been published in 4 of them to try to drive this point home. You all, there's not a point that you all have made here tonight that's not right on target. There's not a point that you all have made here tonight that we haven't made in congressmen's offices, in senators' offices. A lot of your comments were part of the testimony we gave. So, I mean, we know we're right on because we're all saying and believing the same thing. And I cannot thank you all enough for what you've done today to take the time to come. You're always welcome to be here. Continue this campaign. Cover up Audubon's email address. Go on their websites when it says, click on Contact Us. Click on, give us your opinions. Go to Audubon. Go to North Carolina Audubon. Go to Defenders of Wildlife. Go to Southern Environmental Law Center. Jam up their email. Make phone calls to them. I mean, this is, this is almost like civil unrest. I mean, we got to do these types of things. The local Park Service, we need to direct our actions against these these extremist groups, these special interest groups that are running the park. That's who's running it, folks. And that's where we can use your help in talking to those groups and in talking to the elected people in Washington, D.C. We'll certainly go through the process of resolutions. I thank Jim and Perry and the Dare County delegation for what they did. This is not a partisan issue by any stretch of imagination. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are. If you can't get on the beach, you can't get on the beach. And again, I'm going to stop. If any of the other commissioners want to respond, again, we're breaking our protocol and our procedures a little bit, but I didn't want you all to leave and not be able to hear some words, because I'm sure we're all very thankful that you're here today.